Hey there everyone, what's up? My name is Captain Logo and today I'm here to help you guys solve navigation sums. Now I have started this series because oftentimes I keep hearing that navigation is quite difficult, sum solving is a lot of trouble. I believe that it's a very big myth. The only reason a lot of people find it difficult is because you may not really have your fundamentals correct, your basics correct. So let's try to break all that and let's try to simplify navigation as much as possible. So let's start off. So as you guys can see, the question is popped up on the screen right now. We'll try solving this up. So get started with one. So in the question, if you notice, it's asking what? It's asking you time required. Time required length to fly 60 knots between two different meridians. Now before you start, simplify sum as much as possible. Start off with the basics. First thing is get your directions clear. That is north, east, west and south. Okay. Now if you have the directions clear, plot an earth. That is your equator. Question is saying what you're flying at 60 north. That means if this is the equator, 60 north will be about this somewhere here. Okay. This part is the southern, this part is the northern. Now let's say you're flying from 10 east to 30 west. Like let's plot two meridians. This is your 10 east. This is your 30 west. Okay. And this particular thing will end up becoming the prime meridian. Okay, which is basically 0 degrees east west, or you can also say equator is 0 degrees north and south. So now since we have everything plotted, now let's get started. You are traveling from this point A to point B. Okay, you're traveling at 60 knots between 10 east to 10 west. Now be very logical in this. If you notice, meridians converge at the south pole. They start expanding, maximum expansion is at the equator. Then again they start contracting, converging back to the north pole. Okay, so if you are very practical about this, you will notice 60 north latitude versus equator. The meridians, the distance at the equator is comparatively larger than at 60 north. So whatever formula you use at 60 north will not be applicable. Whatever formula you use at equator will not be applicable at 60 north. Because the distance will vary because the meridians are converging. Since the meridians are converging, we have a special formula that we call it as departure. Okay, that is your change of longitude into 60 into cos of latitude. Now change of longitude, we are traveling from 10 east all the way to 30 west. Okay, this is your prime meridian. This much is your 10 degrees, and this much further is your 30 degrees. So if you calculate the total chillon will be 40 degrees, okay, into 60 into cos of latitude, or cos of mean latitude, flying at cos 60. This. So 40 into 60 gives us 2400 nautical miles. 2400 into cos 60. Cos 60 is basically 0.5, so it will end up looking like this 1200 nautical miles. Okay. Now we have a distance. We also have a speed given in the question. Speed is saying your aircraft is flying at a speed of 480 knots. Okay. You have a distance, you have a speed. Now the only thing is your school basics maths. You want to figure out your time. Time is basically what? Distance by speed. Distance is 1200. Speed is 480 knots. Okay. This gives us a time of 2.5 hours, or you could also say 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, I hope this was not that difficult. This is one of the most simplest sums. So if you guys still have doubts, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. And to clarify, if you guys have honestly understood this question, there's another question that will pop on the screen right now. Try to solve that question and put the solution in the comment box so that you may also figure out if you have understood or if you have not understood. If you guys still have a doubt, there's a number flashing on the screen. Feel free to message on that number or give me a call. I hope this sum has been simplified. Thank you everyone. See you guys in another sum solving series. Take care and have a good day.